It is time now for the Peter Channel Afternoon News on this Sunday afternoon, January 24th, 2016. Good afternoon, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins. Your 12:15 p.m. afternoon news at 9. There. Top story at 12:15 p.m. Here is the sun came out. Travel ban slowly lifted, and the Great Takeout of 2016 was in full force Sunday across much of the east after a brutal record-setting snowstorm that paralyzed much of the region. Magnitude 6.8 earthquake hits Alaska, jolting nerves. Jittery Republican senators think that Donald Trump would have given them a better chance of keeping the Senate majority if he were the party's presidential nominee instead of Senator Ted Cruz, Republican in Texas. Istanbul, Dublin, a Turkish Airlines flight from Houston, Texas to Puerto Rico in Ireland on Sunday was found to have no explosive devices on board would take off to Istanbul soon, a spokesman for the flag carrier said. With the Saudis absent, Zurich fairy tales prevail. According to the Pennsylvania Turnpike Commission CEO, Pennsylvania Turnpike to be opened by mid-afternoon. Lisbon, Portugal, Portuguese voters cast ballot Sunday for a new president with a veteran center-right politician become a popular TV personality strongly favored to capture the most leaked ceremonial post. The untamed laughs. Secretary of State John F. Kerry arrived Sunday and announced where the United States is helping the government clear countryside still littered with an exploded ordnance into the Vietnam War. Beirut, the Islamic State has intensified a brutal siege against President Bashar al-Assad's last stronghold in the century and an apparent show of resilience as the group suffers the battlefield. Defeats elsewhere. New Delhi. French President Francois Hollande said on Sunday that his government was considered an agreement with New Delhi that would clear the way for the long-awaited $9 billion sale of French Warfield warplanes to India. Orange County Sheriff's officials said early Saturday morning released 3 photos intimating to escape from the Central Men's Jail. Bernie Sanders projects confidence in Iowa. As he addressed the crowd at a campaign event yesterday in Clinton, Iowa. Shaquille O'Neal surprised a Florida police officer and a group of teenagers days after the officer was captured on video responding to a call of children playing basketball too loudly in the street and instead of breaking up the game, joined in. John Kasich was killed in the Widows, Iowa voters. He been with Larry Aquarell, Bill voter about the University of Iowa's Hot Hoops team. While McDonald's fourth quarter sales and earnings would be released until Monday, Wall Street analysts are forecasting someone to come back to the world-renowned fast food company. Davos, Switzerland. The Darling Davos Police School and financial elite Christian Lagarde has the second term in the helm, and the International Monetary Fund thrown up just days after the nomination opened, despite facing possible trial in France. Walmart stores much as probably no buying now that the retail is shut and down 2 to 6 stores globally this month, including 1 to 2 of its Walmart Express stores. On Amityville's reveal, help scientists unlock the key to preventing a slow frost. The solution is the latest and growing trend in nature-inspired technology. Blue Origin made history as the first private company to reuse a spacecraft into launching in space and land on Earth. The major space-based competitor seems focused more than ever on unlocking a reusable spacecraft. Don't you ever think that the black and white stripes on a zebra's body are for what purpose? Leave it? Not a big question to you, but a scientist of the latest study has come up with a breath of relief. The mosquito that bears Zika, which may be associated with birth defects, including microcephaly, went extinct in Israel decades ago. New York has come up with good wishes and good luck for a formerly conjoined twin boy who finally said goodbye to all staff and healthcare professionals at a pediatric hospital in Jacksonville, Florida. Thailand has confirmed the second case of Middle East Respiratory Syndrome (MERS). The Public Health Ministry said the sensitive disease had been detected in 71-year-old Omani man who had arrived in Bangkok on Friday. For the first time in history, it was found that Alzheimer's risk increased due to environmental neurotoxin in both humans and primates subjected to testing. Here. Okay, take a look at New England Insulars here in West Springfield, Massachusetts. Fired at a 2-story single-family home on 72 Rosen Avenue as units are currently going to knock down the fire here. And fires KT units overhauling. Peter Channel News Time, 12:19 p.m. on this Sunday afternoon. It's time now for sports report here. Today, the New England Patriots will be squaring off against the Denver Broncos for the right to represent the AFC in Super Bowl 50 in the AFC Championship game today at 3:05 p.m. out in Denver, while the Carolina Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals square off at 6:40 p.m. down in Charlotte for the right to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl 50. Well, tonight, the Boston Celtics will be taking on the Philadelphia 76ers game time, 7 o'clock, down in Philly, which is a makeup of yesterday's game, which got snowed out to the heavy snow up and down the East Coast, including Philadelphia. 1 week after all the road teams had to wait with wildcard rant, all 4 home teams held serving the NFL's divisional playoffs. The Titan Lawyer started with a just as the David Butler ended the Cowboys played one of the most uninspired games of the season, lost to the Bulls 96-83. Arizona Cardinals not worried about the weather in Charlotte, as in case the summer hadn't heard. Winter Storm Genesis raging on the East Coast place of like Charlotte, North Carolina, even the Monaco of Smoke can deploy the region. Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, Ricky Fowler won the Abu Dhabi Championship for his 4th worldwide victory in a 9-month shooting in the 369 in the final round Sunday to win by 1 stroke from playing partner Thomas Peters. Peter Challenger's on 12-20 here, and it's time now for a Trevor report here on this Sunday afternoon. Take a look at the Rhode Island section here, where Rhode Island highways, they are looking good here. On 495 minutes southbound side, an accident after Route 24 in the Rain and Bridgewater section, so expect some delays here. Route 3 in the southbound side, we get an accident here. After the Plymouth Plantation Highway on the Route 3 in the southbound side, so expect some delays here. But otherwise, it is looking good on highways and byways in Massachusetts here. I-91 on the southbound side, it is so from Route 3 in Springfield all the way up to 291 in Springfield here. Out in Hartford, I-91 in the southbound side, it is back left after 291 in Hartford, Connecticut, due to the next in the 991 HOV S lane after 291 in Hartford, so expect the delays here. I-91 in the southbound side, it is slow before Route 691 in Meriden, Connecticut, due to the next in 991 in the southbound side before 691 in Meriden, Connecticut here. Up in northern New England, it's looking good in Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine here. And on 293 in the southbound side, we got an accident around the Everett Turnpike, so expect some delays there. Around the Manchester, New Hampshire section here. Out in New York City and vicinity here, it is looking good. It is slowly but surely getting back to normal here in New York City. I-95 on the eastbound, northbound side is so from I-80 before the George Washington Bridge in the New Jersey section around Fort Lee. Long Island Expressway, little slow around the Grand Central Parkway here in Queens, New York City. And on the ramp to 278 on the... Get an accident here, so expect some delays here. Highways in New Jersey are slowly getting back to normal. Highways in Philadelphia are looking good here, except on 476 it's a little slow around Route 30 in Wayne. I-76 on the westbound side. Get an accident on the westbound side in King and Prussia, so expect some delays here. But I-76 in the Pennsylvania Turnpike a little slow. Front to Potsdam stretch, so expect a few delays here. Highways in Washington are slowly getting back to normal here as I-66 it's slow from Fairfax all the way to Washington, D.C. George Washington Memorial Parkway is slow from 495 all the way out to Arlington, Virginia here. Baltimore Washington Parkway is slow from Route 50 in Maryland and all the way out to Route 32 in Savage here. In Baltimore, 295 in the Baltimore Washington Parkway is slow from 195 to 895 in South Baltimore, and 295 it's slow before Route 95 in downtown Baltimore here. 795 on the northbound side, slow from Paxville all the way out to Reisterstown, Maryland here. I-66 is slow on both ends for the Marshall, Virginia stretch here. Okay, let's take a look at the MBTA alerts here on this Sunday. Rail line may experience minor southbound delays between South Station and Hillhurst Station on Monday, January 25th due to earlier Longfellow Bridge track work. Commuter rail, it is looking good here as it operates on a normal Sunday schedule today for your safety lot at additional time to traverse parking lots here. And on the ferries, they are looking good. Peter. Okay, take a look at Ripped Up down in Rhode Island here. Updated 2 routes on Detour as service restored on Route 55, Route 14, 27, 60, 63, and 67 are currently on Detour, according to Rhode Island Public Transit Authority here. Down in Connecticut here, Connecticut Transit as several New Haven area routes have detours that affect due to roadway conditions here. As towards Grand Avenue, no service to East Grand Avenue, Russell Street, Clifton Street, Eastern Street, between Clifton Street and Hamilton Way Avenue. Passage should aboard at Grand Avenue and Quinnipiac Avenue and Eastern Street and Bella Vista Drive, outbound Hammerway Avenue and Russell Street, inbound or along Quinnipiac Avenue, Hammerway Avenue, and Eastern Street, and Winchester Avenue, no service on Munster Street, Hillside Street, Mansfield Street, Prospect Street, Division Street, passage should board on Winchester Avenue and Munster Street, and Q1 and State Street, no service on Pine Street, the passenger should board at Ferry and Chatham Street, or at Grafton and Atwater, or Grafton and Clifton Avenues. Here. Alright, look at the latest on the New York City MTA here. Service has been restored to portions of the above-ground New York City subway network with a limited service at this time as crews are out across the system working to assess condition of clear signals. Switches and rail snow finding equipment has been deployed across the MTA rail and subway network to perform heavy-duty removal. Here, modified NYC Transit and MTA bus service has resumed following an overnight route by route assessment of road conditions as service remains suspended on the Long Island Railroad and Metro North Railroad and Staten Island Railroad as service will be restored as conditions warned throughout today as MTA is advising customers all possible remain at home and avoid travel as cleanup efforts continue. Here, so be patient and let the crews do their job, just like the MBTA in Boston and MTA in New York. For SEPTA, for the bus routes 1, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 110, 111, 112, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119. Route 12, Route 120, Route 123, 126, 127, 128, 129, 130, 131, 132, 133, 134, 139, 150, 16, 17, 18, 19, 2, 201, 204, 205, 206, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 3, 30, 304, 306, 31, 310, 314, 32, 33, 35, 38, 39, 4, 40, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 47M, 48, 5, 53, 54, 55, 57, 59, 6, 61, 62, 64, 65, 67, 68, 7, 71, 73, 75, 77, 8, 80. 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, C, G, H, J, K, L, Lucy, R, X, H. Services suspended until further notice. For trolley, routes 102, services suspended until further notice. For routes 10, 11, 13, 34, 36, trolleys have resumed normal operation. Expect some usual delays while full operation is being restored. And route 15 trolleys have resumed service on 630 and Girard Avenue to Frankfurt and Delaware Avenue. There is no service from Frenton and Girard Avenue to Richmond, Westmoreland Street. Regional Rail, Chesterfield East and Chesterfield West, Sidded, Fox Chase, Glenside, Carbide, Glensdale, Doylestown, Media, Elwyn, Menonette, Norristown, Thorndale, Trenton, Warminster, Wilmington, Newark, West Trenton, services suspended until further notice. And Norristown Highway Speed Line, services suspended until further notice. And for the Maryland Transit Authority, closures will remain in effect through today. For the Maryland Transit Authority here, as local bus, Metro Subway, Light Rail, Mark Train, commuter bus, and mobility service have no service because of the snow. Cleanup in Maryland here. And all Metro services in the Washington Metro Area Transit Authority will remain suspended and closed all day Sunday due to political conditions as Metro Rail, Metro Bus Service, and Metro Access Services closed. All services remain suspended and closed for Sunday. As Metro Emergency Command Center are monitoring the progress of the storm, and ECC is coordinating all Metro response efforts, including protecting rail and bus equipment, and responding to wherever related problems, and coordinating the cleaner station platforms, parking lots, garages, bus slips, rail yards, and storage facilities. Once assessment and weather and road conditions are made, a decision on Monday. Service expected by Sunday afternoon. Here. All right. Peter Channel News Time. 12:29. Time for a weather report here. Okay, I just went outside and I measured 6 1/4 inches of snow here in North Massachusetts here. For this afternoon, go like this. Be sunny skies about 35 degrees. Not for about 7 to 11 miles, which will be good for the cleanup effort for the snow here in Norton and around the region here. For tonight, cloud skies are gradually becoming podcast called about 20 degrees. Not for this one about 3 to 6 miles out here. On Monday, back to work, back to school. Sunday skies about 36 degrees, light northwest wind. Monday night, most skies about 25 degrees, south about 3 to 5 miles an hour. For Tuesday, slight chance of showers after 11 a.m. Punch skies about 46 degrees, southwest about 6 to 10 miles an hour. Chesapeake is 20%. Tuesday night, chance of showers at before midnight. Most skies about 34 degrees, Chesapeake is 30%. Wednesday, Port Southern podcast got about 41 about 23 degrees. Thursday, both skies got about 34 about 24 degrees. Friday, Port Southern podcast got about 37 about 24 degrees. And for Saturday, Port Southern got about 39 degrees. Currently and not near it. It's fair and 29. Humidity of 45%. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel Afternoon News on this Journey 24, 2016 on Sunday. Previously, have a good afternoon, goodbye day to all. See you for 11 o'clock because we will not be doing an evening newscast due to the Patriots Broncos AFC Championship game. Have a good afternoon and go Pats! See you at 11.